Fellow diasporans, some reports quoted Donald Trump's net worth as $6 billion. But in the 2020 campaign, he only used $8,000 from his own pocket for his campaign. That is 80,000 Kenya shillings, shilingi 80,000 peke yake kutoka kwa mfuko wake, and from his family resources. The rest of the money came from voters, majority of whom donated $20, $10, $30, or about 70% donated less than $200. And this is a multi-billionaire man that was on the screen and in campaign asking for support, directly or indirectly. And he sought for financial help, and he raised almost the entire amount for his campaign from well-wishers, from people that wanted him to continue governing, for example. His campaign cost almost 200 billion Kenya shillings, about $2 billion. Voters donating to Joe Biden gave him a whopping 1.7 billion. That is almost 170 billion Kenya shillings. President Obama was there too in his time, and even in the recent campaign, asking for people to donate to Joe Biden. These are presidents. They are multi-billionaires, but they asked for help. How much more does a candidate from a developing, poor, third world country need? We need a lot of help, because to get a good leader, it costs this kind of huge amounts of money. And many of us who have never been corrupt, who have worked from the 8 to 5 job, and we have not entertained ourselves into corruption because we want to live clean lives. We don't have this amount of money. It only calls for good-hearted people that have also not been corrupt to help this kind of a candidate. And that is why I'm coming, because I know as your president, things to do with corruption will never cross my way. I've never done that before. I have been a corruption-free virgin, and I will retain my corruption-free status virginity throughout my presidency. The only way we can make it through is through the support of good-hearted people, like-minded people, so that we can be able to win the election. I and my party, which is at its final stages of registration, which is called the Raja Kenya Party, and I hope we get our certificate very soon, seek your financial support, because that's the best thing to do. And this being the only way we can get the right leaders who are ready and willing to serve and develop Kenya. The history of our country, Kenya, reveals some painful truth. The majority of our leaders, and especially very core leaders, ladies and gentlemen, seek elective positions and offices for commercial reasons. It's business. They see the office for which they seek to be elected as a supermarket where tenders are sold to the highest bidder. Those that give the highest bribe or commission get the contracts or tenders. You and I know that in most of our situation, leadership in Africa, every elective position has been commercialized. That is not how I see the elective positions need to be, and we are coming to change that. The cost of campaign is thus so high beyond ordinary people. As president, I will bring this cost down so that any Kenyan with leadership talent and vision should not be denied this chance due to financial constraints. Many seem to seek the presidency or seek to become deputy president or MPs or senators or governors or women rep or MCAs for personal gain. Once they are elected in the office, they do personal and private business instead of using the offices to bring development in Kenya. And many use the title for personal benefit instead of using the title to benefit the country. And I will give you an example. I contested for governor in the last election, and I requested, and the purpose of that, I wanted to use the governor's position as a hat in which I will seek massive support from around the world. I had anticipated that as a governor, I would not even use much of the revenues that are given from the national government. I was going to use my own office as a governor to reach out for massive support everywhere in the world. And I've raised more money for Trans Nzoia County, where I was contesting for governor, than the money I would have received from national government, whether it was then 15% or it's going to be 35%. I wasn't going to use the office for personal gain, but it was for the gain of Kenyans. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why they use enormous personal resources and money in their campaign, because they know once elected, they will recover the money threefold or fourfold through dubious means. That's why it's a do or die thing to them. That's why they can even fight and kill, because the opportunity to recover the campaign cost and amass more wealth is so huge to lose. If one loses, he gets bitter and enraged, remembering the amount of money he has lost in the campaign. And I can attest you to this. I used millions. I did not win. I lost, and that means that money got lost. But I had a mission of helping. That was my purpose. I know it is painful for a family to lose millions that you have worked for so many years, and you made the savings for so many years, all to go just like that in the campaign. And ladies and gentlemen, I still feel there is unfinished business. I may not be able to go to the campaign if I don't get financial support, but if you're able to support me, I'll be able to run a very good campaign that we shall win by more than 80%. And so when leaders lose some of these elections, some of them are very bitter and they are very annoyed. And that's why there are sometimes demonstrations. There will be, yes, genuine reasons. Elections have been rigged, and all that. They are there. They are valid reasons. But there is also some other reasons on top of that. The lost opportunity, the lost amount of money in the campaign, the lost opportunity that you are going to expect, maybe getting more money through whatever means you will use, either corruption or whatever, when you come to government. Those leaders have different opinions. And therefore, this annoyance boils out. And that's why sometimes we have had this fighting in Kenya every 5 years. And that's the reason also why we have been having rigging, as I will explain down. Why rigging is basically occurs in Kenya, because the other side, the incumbent, wants to recover the money it used in the campaign. So it is two-way. The incumbent wants to recover the money they used during the campaign, and therefore the only way that is available, if legitimate winning is not there, they will rig the elections. And then the people out there, they will now also want to disrupt the new government, because it First, it rigged the election, but also because they lost so much money. And now they are not going to get that money back. Fellow Kenyans, I request for your support. I request that we join this situation because we want to bring an end to this kind of leadership that basically works towards winning an election for purposes of making a kill when they come to government. We want to create a clean leadership. And that can occur if we join hands and support one another. I request for your help, for your donation. Go to GoFundMe and then type in the search area, make Dr. Joseph Mburu the President of Kenya 2022. Make Dr. Joseph Mburu President of Kenya 2022. You may also send your support to my presidential M-Pesa, Joseph Mburu, 0748 265 314. 0748 265 314. Send me $10, $20, $5, $50, any amount. It will take my campaign far. If we can organize with the diaspora, 20,000 of us, tujitokeze, with just $1,000 only, my campaign is 100% funded. But we can even go to 40,000, we donate 500. Or go to 80,000 of us and donate $200 only. My campaign is 100% funded. It's a sacrifice. But like me, I've sacrificed even more. And I've been working 2-3 jobs to make ends meet. But I have a deep cry for Kenya. Not that I'm so wealthy, but I have a good heart that wants to help. I have a good heart that will not steal any Kenyan money once I'm president. I will bring 2,000 factories. I will bring 12 million jobs. I will make 5 million Kenyans millionaires during the years of my presidency. Every Kenyan home will have water connected within 5 years. It is this massive development programs that I am seeing that I can bring to Kenya that are pushing me to run for president. Help me and all my candidates. We are targeting 2 billion. Other candidates will spend in 2022 about 20 billion. Because in their estimation, they will recover this money. They will spend 2025. My calculation is up to 30 billion. Because the anticipation is that they will recover this money through corruption, through inflated tenders and all that. I am not coming to do that myself. I'm coming, as a matter of fact, to cut my salary. And even that of my candidates, they are cutting their salary by 50%. And we shall not steal even a single coin from the Kenyans. And that's why I'm pleading with the fellow diasporans and all Kenyans. Let us join hands, donate $20, $5, $50, whatever you can, and we shall go very far. Thank you very much.